Hey guys! Alright, so next up, last video we did, I talked about the movies I've watched so far in October. Now I'm going to talk about some of the movies that I plan to watch during the rest of October, and this is where it gets fishy because it's going to be, difficult to get it all done in October. I might push it on into November there if I have to. But I'm really going to try. I'm going to be watching 2 or 3 movies a day at some point just to get them all in there. So I don't know if I'll be able to stream a whole lot of Alien Isolation, but I'm sure going to try to do that too, while I still have a good 3 or 4 hours of work a week, or a day per week, Monday through Friday, until I guess the 24th? The 24th, yes. That's when things will let up a little bit, but not enough to make that big of a difference. Regardless, these are the movies that I have in my possession right now that I am planning to watch for Halloween this year that I have not yet watched. If you want to see the ones that I have watched so far this year, ask me questions about them, give your thoughts on them, whatever. You can check out my other video previous to this one and leave a comment in the comments section. So anyways, on to the movies that I intend to watch this Halloween season. First up, of course, we've got Ghostbusters 1 and 2, the Digibook. These are both remastered in 4K, and I figured it was like $18 when I got it. Like, that's a pretty damn good deal for both movies. A lot of people don't like the second movie. I apologize for burping if there's anybody out there who doesn't like that stuff. It's a human function. Deal with it. Regardless, Ghostbusters 2, I actually have a lot of fond memories of it. I feel like there's a lot of scenes in the movie that are unique and hilarious and interesting. And, like, I quote a lot of scenes in the second movie more so than I did the first movie. Um, I don't know. There are certain aspects of like the writing in the second movie that I just like better than the writing in the first movie. Although the writing in the first movie is undoubtedly some of the best writing we've seen in any movie ever. So there's nothing to take away from that. Recently was told that Ghostbusters 2 was literally the same movie as Ghostbusters, and I had to scratch my head because that doesn't make sense. They're so incredibly different. I guess you could make a case that the very base elements have a little bit in common, but to literally call them the exact same movie is ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Anyway, that is that. Ghostbusters 1 and 2, going to be watching those. Next up, Resident Evil Movie Collection. I got this for $31.99 on Amazon, and as you can see, the box is pretty banged up. Yeah, they did not do a good job with this one. The shipment was not even the problem. It came like this, very well shipped, very well packaged, but it was not, it was not in good condition. It was just the way that it was prior to shipment. This is how it was prior to shipment. I got them to give me a partial refund on this one. I got 20% of the money for this back, so I paid about $26 in total, after all said and done, for the Resident Evil series of all 5 movies, which means I paid a little over $5 for each movie, and I'm okay with that. The thing is, like, I wanted a partial refund on this because part of the reason that I got this is because I really like this snazzy box cover art, and I intend to keep the box. A lot of people don't care about that stuff. I do. So when you deliver it to me, and one of the big reasons that I decided to buy it for that price is all fucking damaged, like, yeah, I'm gonna want a little bit of a refund. I'm just saying. I mean, come on. Um, Regardless, with the Resident Evil movies, I've seen the first three. I have not seen the last two, so I intend to watch the last two. Um, God, the colors on my camera look overblown. I'm thinking this holiday season I'm going to be looking for a better camera, probably on Black Friday. So, you know, be on the lookout for that. This one I have not yet decided if I'm going to watch again. I might not, just because it's only been a few months since I last seen it. But that was the first time I had seen it, and I really loved it. I can't remember if it was on a movie Gangbang or if it was. I'm sorry, I can't remember if it was on an MGB episode or if it was just something that I watched with a group of friends of mine. But regardless of how it happened, we watched this movie and I absolutely loved it. And then the Scream Factory put it out, and they put it on sale for $15.99 for the Halloween season Shocktober sale, and I picked it up. Night of the Comet. This is a freaking fantastic movie that I had never even heard of until this year when my friend showed it to me, and I instantly fell in love just because there's so much about it that's fucking fantastic. So, yeah. Night of the Comet, a great post-apocalyptic movie that I imagine I will enjoy watching at least once a year. Uh, so I don't know if I'm going to watch it this year, but I felt like mentioning it because there's a good possibility. Next up, I picked up for... Well, I can't even remember how much I paid for this. It doesn't matter. 1408. I've been trying to get this on Blu-ray for fucking ever, you guys. You don't understand. I've been trying for fucking ever to get this on Blu-ray for a decent price, and it's just never been anywhere for a decent price. This comes with a slew of special features. It includes the extended director's cut with alternate, and it is the extended director's cut with alternate endings. I'm pretty sure it's just that it includes that. I don't think you have to watch it that way, though. Comes with a feature commentary by the director, alternate endings, deleted scenes, with optional commentary, Secrets of 1408. I absolutely love this movie. A lot of people I know didn't like it. I actually saw it in theaters, and I fucking loved it because it felt like it's based, I believe, on a Stephen King short story, but it felt like they took a Twilight Zone story to the umpteenth level, because there's a Twilight Zone story that's very similar to this, and it isn't as dark or brooding or messing with your mind as this is, but that's the thing. That's why I like this, because it takes the Twilight Zone aspect to the next level and just makes it even more twisted and more, oh my god, really, what the fuck? And yeah, I don't know, I loved it. I think part of the reason I loved it is because I'm a writer and he's a writer. He does boring, stupid novels and writing that nobody gives a damn about except for maybe a few people. Hey, welcome to the show. I relate in many ways. Next up, I got The Descent. I have seen this one. It's just been a long time since I've seen it. I remember loving this movie, and I remember a few things about the movie, but I don't remember everything. So it was time to revisit this one. That's why I picked it up finally on Blu-ray. Another one I will be revisiting that I'm very familiar with is Psycho. I almost said Bates Motel because I've been thinking about watching the second season of that. I liked the first season alright, it wasn't that bad. And I'm definitely interested in checking out the second season. Regardless, Psycho on Blu-ray. If you don't have this Blu-ray, you need to get this Blu-ray. Because it is like, not only is it eye candy, but like, if you're an audio buff, the sound in this on this fucking Blu-ray will blow your goddamn mind. When it starts raining in the movie, it feels like you're in the scene because you can literally hear the rain all around you. The mix on this is just fucking fantastic. The transfer is great, and then the audio is great. I mean, everything about this is great. You need to own this release, and it's been released several different ways. This is, I believe, the original release, or one of the original releases. I got it a few years ago. I'm going to be revisiting it. Next up, this one I was very happy to get for a good price. Was used from Go Hastings, but I was able to snag it for under $10. In fact, I believe it was under $9. The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad on Blu-ray. Now, the reason that's a hell of a steal is because this is currently being sold in stores as a brand new release for like $20. So I literally got it for half of that. And the only catch is I didn't get the Disney Rewards points. Oh no! I got the one I wanted. And that's the thing. They have this being released side by side with some other Mickey Mouse movie, Fun and Fancy Free or something like that, in a double pack for between $25 and $30 on sale. That's the going price for that. The going price for this, I believe the MSRP is between $25 and $30. And I didn't want the Fun and Fancy Free. I didn't want the Mickey Mouse thing. I didn't even want Mr. Toad. I just want the Ichabod one because this is probably my favorite storing of the Sleepy Hollow tale on any format, in any way, shape, or form. It's the most memorable to me, and it's the version that I grew up watching and the version I grew up with. And I'll never forget it, and it'll always be a part of my life. And so I knew I had to have this on Blu-ray, even if it is just like a 30-minute short, essentially. I only paid, for a Disney title, only paying like $9 for that 30-minute short you want. Isn't too bad of a deal, really. I intend to watch that. That one will be easy to get through because it's only 30 minutes long. Next up, Idle Hands. I'm ashamed to admit, because of the damage here on the case, I don't know if you can tell a little right here. There's damage right where her neck is. I think that might have been in shipping. That might have been just that was the way it was when they shipped it. But regardless, it's a little annoying because I love this movie. I love it, but this is a bare bones release. And I literally paid $10 for it just so that I could watch it in high definition this year for Halloween. Because I haven't seen it in years, and I've been wanting to pick up the Blu-ray for years, and I haven't had an opportunity to do so at a decent price, because the price hasn't dropped to a decent level for a bare bones release. $9.99 was the cheapest I've ever seen this for. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I really want to watch this movie. I know it's a bare bones release, but I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to buy it, and I'm not going to regret it. And to a certain degree, I still don't regret it. I'm just kind of pissed off that after paying $10 for a bare bones release, the fucking case comes damaged. Really, guys? Shit on my parade. Next up, another one I got for $9.99 because I grew up with it and because it is a part of my childhood and because, you know, it is a part of what made me love Halloween so much. Hocus Pocus. Yes, the Bette Midler movie. Shut up. If you grew up with this, then you know exactly why. You know! You know! It's a fucking fantastic movie. I absolutely love it. And it's cheesy and corny as hell, and I don't even care. Paid $10 for this. And it's a Disney Blu-ray, so it came with Disney Movie Rewards points. And because they're having like some special thing on there, I got another 75 points on top of that. So that's cool. Um, this came with the Blu-ray and the DVD. The DVD was floating around and got a lot of scratches. Thankfully, I'm not intended to use the DVD, but that kind of sucks. Next up, this one I got for, I believe, like $9 again. Somewhere around there. It was definitely under 10. The double pack of Devil's Rejects and House of Thousand Corpses. Now, again, a lot of people hate Rob Zombie's horror movies, and I think they're fucking fantastic. And I think he is an auteur when it comes to his filmmaking. He is a great filmmaker and very underappreciated for what he does. And these movies are a perfect example of that. Um, Absolutely loved both of these. I'm not as much of a fan of House of Thousand Corpses as I am of The Devil's Rejects, but I like both of them. So, and you can't, in my opinion, you can't have one without the other. You gotta have them both. I still have yet to see Lords of Salem, but I'm intending to watch that one this year too, if I can, at some point, eventually. Um, so yeah, pick this one up. I intend to watch both. And then I'll probably watch Lords of Salem afterwards. I picked up Evil Dead 2. I haven't decided if I'm going to watch this year, though, because I essentially picked it up for like $4. And I remember recently watching this year, and I watched Evil Dead, I believe, either this year as well or last year. And with how many movies I have to watch, I'm not sure if I'll get around to this one. But it would make a good companion piece to Idle Hands, considering that Idle Hands was greatly influenced by Evil Dead 2. Next up, The Birds, a Alfred Hitchcock classic. I got a bunch of Alfred Hitchcock movies recently, like 4 movies out of the big 15 movie set that he had, because I already had like 2 or 3 of the movies of his that I wanted on Blu-ray that had already been released. I had North by Northwest and Psycho. So, I was like, either I'm going to have to sell these or give them to somebody as a gift or trade them for something or and get the 15 movie set for Alfred Hitchcock, or I can just get the movies that I want off of that set because they did single releases of them. So that's what I did. I got the movies I wanted off the set, single releases. The Birds was one of the movies I wanted. And I don't regret it at all because I get to watch the ones I want to watch now. This one is enough of a creepy, horror-y kind of movie to me that it would feel proper to watch it for Halloween. So I'm going to watch it this year for Halloween. Next up, to go with the Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, which I'm probably going to watch this right afterward. Sleepy Hollow, the Johnny Depp Sleepy Hollow, featuring Christopher Walken as the Headless Horseman. I remember not thinking this was the best movie, not thinking it was the best interpretation of the story ever, but still liking it and still appreciating it for what it was. For the same reason that I like From Hell, and for the same reason that I think The Raven is a great movie, the John Cusack one. I also like Sleepy Hollow, and this one I got for $4 at the pawn shop. So Can't complain if the quality of the image isn't that good or whatnot. Whatever, I can't complain. Now I'm getting some other movies in the mail soon. I ordered. Let me see here. I'm gonna quickly just check here because I have 5 minutes until the video runs out, anyways. So deal with it. I'm just going to check on Amazon, but until I find out what I'm getting on Amazon, I will just keep talking like a madman. So, there's that. All right. Password. All right. The last two that I'm getting from Amazon that I have not gotten yet are The Thing. John Carpenter's Thing, not the remake. Although I probably will get that at some point, just not for the price that they have it at now. I'll wait until it gets to the $5 price point, and then I'll be like, okay. Because I actually did like that, and I feel like having watched it in the theater experience for it was really good, and it was really creepy to hear these extremely loud creatures in the theater with the theater sound system, just like ear-piercing noise of these creatures was terrifying, honestly. I imagine that's probably what it would be like with the Alien movies if you watched them in theaters. Never really got a chance to do that, although I really wish I had. Frankenweenie, the new Disney movie. I got the Blu-ray for $14.99 or somewhere around there, about $15. And the reason that I got it was not just because I think the movie's alright. I got to see the movie for free with a free screening that they did before it came out. And I did a little review of it on Geeky.com that you can go and find and look at if you want to know my thoughts on the movie. To be fair, I don't think it's like the best interpretation of Frankenweenie that there is. I don't think it's that's not the right way to say that. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's like the best thing since sliced bread. I'm not going to give it a 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 out of 10. But it's a solid 6, maybe even 7 out of 10. I don't even know if I would go 7 out of 10, but I probably did for the movie review on Geeky. I just don't remember. But it was a pretty solid movie. I didn't hate it. I enjoyed it fairly well. I felt like there were issues where it wasn't that good, but I still liked it. But the thing is, I mostly got the Blu-ray so that I could have the original short. Because yes, the Blu-ray for the Frankenweenie movie that came out includes the original short in HD, the original one that inspired the movie. The one that we all grew up watching, loving, and all that. It's on the Blu-ray in HD. Just so you know. Anyways, on top of that, I also just purchased a couple movies from Fox Connect. They had their new movies with I don't know if you've seen them around, the ones with the art cards, the cool new art cards and whatnot. So I got the one for Carrie, I got the one for Amityville Horror, I got the one for Child's Play, and I got the one for Killer Clowns from Outer Space. All of them look fucking beautiful. I will probably show them in a future video. And I also got The Fly. I don't know how many of these I'm going to get to watch before Halloween and whatnot, and before the end of the holiday season and whatnot. But, I'll do my best. So those are my plans. Those are my tentative plans. Those are what I'm buying so that I can watch. And, yeah. I'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks for watching.